So I've been mowing this area, getting the grass down. It was really kind of tall. And you asked me, what am I doing with my lawnmower? This right here, lawnmower, of course, it blows it into the bag, and then I take the bag and I bring it over here. I'm dumping it over all this tall grass here. And what I'm going to do is I'm using all of this that I've bagged up from the lawnmower as a mulch to mulch down over this tall grass just in this area. I'm not going to do the whole 5 acres that way. But what I'm doing is I'm going to build a raised bed here. And I'm starting by mulching over all this grass, tall grass, with what I mow up. And as time goes by, everything underneath it will end up decomposing. This stuff will all end up decomposing, and as it decomposes, of course, it shrinks a little bit. So every time I mow, I'm going to come out here and just keep putting that on there. And I mow different parts than the boys do. The boys mow the yard, and that goes into whatever compost they're doing. But the mowing I'm doing, I'm going to build me a nice raised bed area right here. And I'm going to build me a cool raised bed vegetable garden. I was thinking maybe I'll just plant potatoes. I tell you, standing in the shade right here is almost like air conditioning, because I'm a little sweaty from, mowing the grass out in the sunshine. And I got a little breeze here, so standing in the shade and the little breeze going through, it's evaporating my sweat, and it's acting, because I don't know if people know how air conditioning works, but when you take something and expand it, like you take a liquid and expand it, it turns into a gas. It uses an energy to do that, right? It doesn't create heat. It actually creates a coolness, because the energy is being dispersed out into the air as the sweat dissipates and evaporates into the air. So you're left with coolness. Oh well, little air conditioner lesson. But yeah, that's going to be a nice raised bed eventually. I'm getting ready to mow here. I'm going to mow all this down and then dump all that on top of all this and get it going. And as I mow around it, I'll take all that and dump on there. And then all this back here, this fence here, I'm going to end up building this fence back up, going up that way. And that way, when we got our chickens over here, hopefully the chickens will all be in a nice little fenced in area. And of course the tree snapped from when the tornadoes went through. I got like 3 limbs down off this tree. One of them's really big, like half the freaking tree. But I'm going to still be putting my Airstream in over there. And my honey's going to be doing some videos on her projects. And, the gardens we're going to put in along this white fence, starting way down there, coming up to the gate, and then on this side of that gate, coming all the way up here. All the way up here. More gardens. And then on this side of this fence, raised bed gardens. My big raised bed garden I'm kind of looking at doing. I needed to mow anyway, so I figured I'd just go ahead and do this while I'm mowing. So wish me luck on my gardens. I'll talk to you later, alligators.